Okay, guys, I moved to a different vexing location. Like I said, I'm not here for. See, anyhow this video is saying, just take it like that. Just take it like that. And I want you to leave in the comment section what you also think or how you see it in your own location. So I went to the hospital. Like I said, I had a ghastly motor accident on my way to my call for my call to bar. Coming back, okay, then I went to Federal Medical Center, Genegua in Bayelsa State. On getting there, they said, okay, since I was giving pain relief, this, that, it was not really working. It just helped like from the, let's say it was like 100 degree of pains. It moved to 99 or 98. Is that enough to make me sit in my house? Okay, now share is my money or it's my parents' money as at then. I went to the hospital. They said they've tried that they'll have to refer me to see. Okay, I have to come back a particular day where the consultant comes to see the consultant. I was also complaining about my joints, my knee. So that I have to see an orthopedic consultant. One elderly man now. So they say it was on Thursday as at then. I went home. I was like, how am I going to enjoy this thing till Thursday? So they gave me Celebrex, a pain relief, a strong pain relief. I was taking, and like I said, it moved the pain, the severity of the pain from 100 to 99, or let me be fair enough, 98. So I went back that Thursday, and I had to wait before the consultant came. It was even up to 11 o'clock. That was not even my issue because I know he's a big man. Then he came, and after waiting, I went there very early so that I would see the doctor quickly and I'll go and do other things. On getting there, the doctor said, okay, he got to my turn. He was like, what's the matter? I was trying to explain, so he was just brushing through my file, the previous case notes. And I was like, okay. Knee pain. You had an accident? I was like, yes, I had an accident. He said, okay. At the end, he just gave to me that I should go and get that drug. I held this drug in my hand. For currently, I'm not an illiterate. I can read and write. It is my right to know what you're giving to me. So I checked. It was like, next person. I checked and I saw what my Oga consultant wrote. He wrote Celebrex. And I said, sorry to bother you, sir, but this was the exact Celebrex I was given, and I have been taking for about a week or so. 2 weeks or a week. I think I'm not supposed to take it for a longer duration though. I think 2 weeks, yes. And it has not really relieved me. It has done almost nothing. So that was why I insisted on coming again. He was like, next person. I was like, so the human being where they talk to you for your front and nobody, bah? He said, madam, Abi, what did you even call? Was a young lady. You are complaining too much. You're complaining too much. Go and take the Celebrex. I said, sir, I'm not complaining. I only said this was the exact drug I've been given before I was referred to you. That I did not work. That's why they said I should come to you. He said, there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can give you else. Go and take Celebrex. You're not even old yet. You're complaining of knee pain. For accident, what I get. Let me give myself accident. I just said, next person, leave. The first day in my entire life, I shed tears sake of doctor. When I was out, not in his front. I was like, what? Is this what the profession entails? Medical doctor. Oh, they look on her in high esteem. You don't forehand. So I was like, anything it will take me to get to a particular stage in my life to stop nonsense, I will do it because I don't like what I hate. So that brings me to the question I think medical doctors should answer. Why is it that most of them don't have patience? Why is that most of you don't have patience? That's not even the first time. Not just me. Others. I've been where people go to see doctor. They've not even finished complaining. They say, okay, don't worry, it's malaria. I'll give you paper and you go. To a point, one day I was like, when I got hold of the paper and the drugs, I was like, I for just there has go chemist, go buy this thing. It's just like it's just that I don't like self-medicating. That is why I did not go to chemist. Now, number 2. Why is it that I've talked about most of them don't have patience? My sister took her child to the hospital. As she went there, she was complaining, the child recently has been vomiting anything she takes, like trying to explain. Doctor just say, young doctor. This one was a young doctor. That other one was a consultant that I encountered. I don't want to mention other doctors that I've encountered that treated me badly, that treated me like a villager, that treated me like an illiterate. I say, if I'm to be one of these villagers from these rural areas that come to the city and you just trash them like this, they will say, okay, maybe they don't know much, but at least I can read and write. I can even explain how it's doing me, how I'm feeling, the symptoms I'm having to you, and you just damn me and say, oh, go. If paracetamol would have cured that thing, I wouldn't have even come to meet you in the first place. So my sister now complained to, this was a different hospital, complained to the doctor. She was trying to explain the symptoms. And this my sister is a nurse. She's a nurse. Yes, let me call it in English. She's a nurse. So at least she should know 1 or 2 when she's talking. She's not a novice and she's not a complete illiterate. She has even been practicing for years. So she was trying to explain to him if there's something she could have just handled on her own. She's not a pediatrician, for crying out loud. So she brought the child to you. This man, as he was just explaining, she has not even finished talking. The man just writes, Madam, don't worry, it is malaria. She was like, I've been giving malaria drugs to this anti-malaria to this child before coming here. Don't worry, don't bother to go and continue. I will add more malaria. Doctor. If there's the lawyers who say lawyer, call to the Nigerian bar. Behaving like that, you need to be queried. That's how she left. So I was so pissed when I heard it. They just see they know me. I don't like what I don't like nonsense. I'm not tough-headed. I allow you do your things. When I get to your jurisdiction, I don't cross boundaries. I can't claim that I know this one. So if not, I won't have come to you. If I know what to do, I won't have come to you. So when I got to see and I saw that this thing was not really, the anti-malaria was not really helping, I was like, you know what? Dress up. We're taking this child. I'm taking this child and you. We're going to see a pediatric consultant. Is that what they call them? We are going to FMC straight. I said either FMC or you choose Nino Children Hospital. It's not a paid advert. I just like the way they treated me when I went there for my child. So she was like, okay, we went there and we're like, okay, since she kept on throwing up everything, let them check her tonsils. So they told her, get us a spatula. They took the spatula and checked the throat. And the doctor says, it's tonsillitis, what's it called? I was like, I looked at her, you see, nurse, doctor told you, if they could do that to a nurse, how much more me will? I know there's one thing I saw. There's one thing I saw that I showed my husband. I was laughing. So I'm not happy in this video. I'm angry. There's one thing I saw. What do they call? Apprentice doctor. I'm not even an apprentice doctor. I'll be doctor apprentice. I saw one thing like that on social media and I've been laughing. That was how they handled. Thank God. See, she was even calm. She was even calm with that doctor. You know, there's this thing nurses they do. They respect everybody. Everybody respects his or her own professional portfolio and everything. So she didn't want to say much. I said, if not me, waiting up for tell that doctor, if for no liking me. They don't even have patience for you to see. 99.9999% of doctors I've come across don't have patience to hear your symptoms. Fine, I know we could be telling stories, even if there's a large number of, okay, fine, you've been seeing persons, but I paid for this time. Because I paid for consultation fee. If you don't want, go abroad now. Why are you in Nigeria? Go abroad. Let's know they're paying you hourly there. Even you want us to pay hourly, I'll pay. Even if it means for me to pay through my nostrils just for my health, I will do it. So why carry your family problem to come and stay in your consulting room and act as if I'm the one that put you in that condition? I was so pissed. Now, let me leave doctors first. Let me enter nurses. Nurses are the worst set of medical people I've seen. Nurses. 99% of them. I've seen good ones, like where I gave birth. They were so nice. They were so out of this world. They were not even acting like as if they were nurses. They were acting as if they were my family relatives, and I don't know them from Adam, from anywhere. I don't even know them. I don't even know the owner of the place. I just walked in on someone's recommendation. So they were so nice, and I was like, wow, if they were this nice, at least I think I can come back here to give birth to my next child. The only thing that was even taking me out of the hospital was because I needed to see a pediatrician. That was why. If not, I like that hospital. Nowhere is perfect. They still get more commercial, but I like the hospital. Now, nurses. Hey, Kweke. I'm so pissed because today I experienced one. I went to FMC today. I just came back from FMC today, and what I saw. I just held myself. If not, I would have caused a scene at FMC. I would have caused a scene at that FMC. Imagine going to the hospital with your child or someone else. You go there. Hey, I knew I'll be heading to the office, so I know Nigerian time and factor and all of that. I went 6 something. I was out of this house. I was supposed to take my children to school. But I was like, let me rush so that I'll beat time and also get to the, office also. So I went to FMC. On getting there, I met the place under lock and key. Quite all right, I knew they would not be there. I was thinking maybe by 8, they will start coming, collect card, folders, and so on. So I went there. I left my house 6 something. At about 7, I was at FMC. The ward or the unit I was going to was under lock and key with chains. No problem. So I waited. I was even happy I was number 1. So on getting there, it was one of the ward mates that came later on. She was behind me and opened. She said, you're quite early, that nurses resume by 8 and doctors by 9 p.m. I was like, okay, no problem. I will wait. I was thinking, I told her I was thinking doctors resume by 8 or 8:30, so that since being the first, I'll just see the doctor. Then by 9, I should be off to my office. Because I know I sit in court and court starts by 9. So she was like, okay, this doctor stay by 9. I was like, okay. I was trying to see how I can contact people at the office to let them know I should get a 1-hour shift. So I want to stand in for me. But as God will have it, we're not sitting today, so it worked out well. So after I waited, I was rushing, okay, I need to get to the office. Let me just wait. Okay, doctors come by 9. Let me just give and take maximum 10. Doctors will be here. Then when they see, I'll be the first person. Of course, Nami can open their door, so I should be the first. So I was there waiting patiently. Until the nurses came around. One that was rude previously when I went with my sister down there. She was nice. And okay, she greeted me, we greeted each other, she left. After some time, they saw me and they were trying to attend to another before me. And I said, okay, I looked at the condition. It was a baby, and it seemed the baby was having, I think somehow serious than mine. So I felt, okay, I'm human, the baby should go first. Then they won't come do 5, 10, 15 to make me one. I really want. I was like, what the heck? Because I gave room for one person. If people want to step on my head and pass, I'm not talking. I didn't make a scene. No. Then I now allowed. Okay, they called on me. Went through, saw the doctor. On getting back, they said I should come. And doctor said I should come and call somebody to take the folder. That you're not supposed to touch your folder. That I know. I called the ward maid to go. Ward maid went, carried the folder and brought it. So they had to check through that way to go to the pharmacy. I said, okay. They said I should follow somebody. I followed the person to the pharmacy because you're not supposed to hold your folder. Went down to the pharmacy. The person left. So the pharmacist now said, Madam, there's written, what was written there? To run a test for anti-malaria and full blood counts. That the doctor wrote that if the malaria, sorry, what am I saying? Anti-malaria, malaria. That if the malaria is positive, then they should administer Coartem, that's an anti-malaria. But if it is negative, then I shouldn't pay for the anti-malaria drug. See, I don't invest. I don't need to talk again. So I said, okay. She was like, you can't still go with your card, your folder. So you have to go and call one of the ward mates to come and help carry it, because the doctor needs to write out on a test sheet, something like that. A doctor forgot, whatever. So I went back, and all this while I've been moving up and down, I'm carrying my son. My son that is weighing 13 kg, 13.1 kg. I was carrying this boy up and down because this boy was not becoming gummy. He doesn't want to come down and walk. You keep him there. Once you carry me. I say, okay, now me born, now me go carry now. So, and I was going down the staircase up and down. I was tired. I saw one of the ward mates. I said, Madam, I'm very polite when it gets to the beginning. But when you want to give me attitude, I'll tell you politely, the attitude is disgusting, not with mouth, but with action. So she said, because that was the same word me that opened and she saw me, I got there first. She said, that they sent her to somewhere else now. She cannot go and help me. I said, okay, no problem. Sorry, I'll just climb up and get another ward made in that same pediatric ward. So I went and told the nurse that they said, okay, it was just one word made. I was seeing that I explained needed to go retrieve my folder from the pharmacy to be able to write out the lab test I'm supposed to go and conduct, still in that facility. That I never even talk finish. Auntie nurse, madam nurse, that she's only sitting. If you go to FMC pediatric ward, there's a particular table for someone, a nurse assigned to that duty to ensure they go through folders. If the person is to go to the lab or to go to the pharmacy, the ward maid will direct you and go with you. She is not checking temperature, no weight, no heartbeat, no pulse, no whatever. That's her duty. This nurse looked me head to toe. I was dressed for the office, so I was not dressed like a farmer. And told me, somebody to go and carry your folder. You will have to wait until whenever another patient sees the doctor and come out and the doctor sends for somebody to carry that folder when they are going down to pharmacy. That is when they will go and bring your folder. That they cannot, because of you alone, go and bring folder for them to come and write out your test that you go and do. If I say ring for my house, like, you say what? She said, I have said it before. You want me to repeat myself? Actually, Bill, I said it, you fly past my ear, I know you where. Say, before then, I'd already called my sisters. I was telling her, I'm in so place. She said, that delay. I said, she said, you never rake for them. So you ain't not get patience when they give you attitude. I said, no, I don't want them to not treat me and my son anyhow. So let me be patient. I've been calm all through. It was when she now said they cannot go and carry my folder until another person goes in to see the doctor. Okay, sorry, my camera just shifted. So until another person goes in to see the doctor, they cannot follow me to the pharmacy to carry my folder. I was like, why if they're not ready to go, let me walk, let them give me my folder in my hand, let me get out of here now. So child will be running temperature, getting hot, and you're there telling me this bullshit that I will not do tests, so I will not administer drug to this child until whoever wants to see the doctor finish narrating his story inside there. The doctor will examine, carry stethoscope, check here, do this before the person will come. And if the person does not need to go to pharmacy, they will not go with me. They will wait till when they are like 2 plus me before they will follow me. and there was a ward mate sitting behind her. I don't know how people take their jobs for granted when there are hundreds of thousands of people on the streets jobless, looking for half of that your salary on that seat you are sitting. You feel you are the bar party of that place. You feel you are the all in all. I not tell you lie. If I have my way, to get to who will remove that nurse from that seat, I will do it. Why? Because this is not the first time she's putting up with this attitude. I've been there where with other people, she has been treating them like that. I just see that I don't say anything. Even when my sister was taken down to that same FMC, she acted similar way again, in a different pattern. So why is it that these nurses put up this disgusting attitude, for crying out loud? You're handling patients who are going through a lot. Fine, I know they say patients' relative used to attack them, used to talk anyhow, used to be rude, used to be these. Patients too are usually rude and so on. But it's not everybody. You don't give me the attitude. You don't transfer aggression from patient A to patient B now. I did not give you attitude and you want to give me attitude. Oh, there's this particular nurse, still in this same FMC. You located your table and chair where you are the first person that someone will meet, like the receptionist, and you don't answer questions. Sorry for you. You better relocate that table and chair. When you go, you'll be like, sorry ma, good morning. Please, where can I drop my card? She'll just flare up and say, I am not a record keeper. Why asking me? Don't you see I'm a nurse? Nurses don't keep records of your folders and everything. Go there. Now put one door inside. That's where they do record keeping and medical records, blah, 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 blah. Did people put an official pronounced notice now so that we know? And I now noticed, after I even asked her, she responded that way. Other people too were coming to ask her. I said, Madam, if you don't already remove your table and chair. She was even being rude that, okay, go and pay now. Go and pay. This is the previous, go and pay. She wrote something for me. And you know, if you know FMC very well, where you pay is different from where you're collecting drugs. Where you're collecting drugs is different from where they wrote the drugs for you. So when they first of all cost it, print a teller for you, then you go and pay. After standing in the queue for my turn and I paid and came back, it was like, where did you go to? We're calling your name, sis. What the heck? Are you okay? Are you the one that told me to go and pay? We don't pass her now, we don't pass her. As if I went astray. I went astray. I left my house, carry myself to FMC to go and be visiting people. Abi? Oh my goodness. To the point that she was like, I said, Mother, you sent me to go and pay. This is Stella. Go and sit down. Jesus is Lord. And I was like the only one standing. Nobody was even before. So you cannot say maybe the whole place is crowded. This is not the first time she's doing that, Not just to me, to other people. I've been going there several days now, and I've been taking judicial notice. So I was so pissed. Even at different hospitals, you see nurses behaving like they act as if that because of say I no be doctor, you won't carry me do your year. But we are called in the same respect. We are called nurses. We are called doctors in the same respect. So why is that? It's just like nurses and doctors. They need to agree. There are two parallel lines. They don't want doctor to come shuka inside your eye. Doctors say no want nurse to shuka inside your eye. Of course, you cannot want that. So they just transfer the whole aggression on the people they meet. You are meeting sick patients and their relatives. Even if people give you attitude, for crying out loud, you took an oath of that your profession. Try and be nice. So I was so pissed this very day with my sister. My sister was keeping quiet. As nurse, now you know you respect yourself, you respect others. I did not I say, Madam, everybody has an office. Everybody gets office. Today, I might come to your office, but tomorrow you will come to my office. And God bless the day you will step your feet in my office. I will not do anything, no. I will remind her. I'm not keeping grudges. I will remind her. So that you know, sometimes it's good to give these people a taste of what they give to others when they come to your own office. So that they will know, they are actually handling public. Please, how have you guys experienced this hospital issue? It's just as if we should just stay in our house and self-medicate, because hospital wahala after moving up and down, climbing staircase, the stress, nurses will not be giving you attitude.